Hello, Paul. Uh, you're upstairs, but I'm gonna give you a critique anyway on the video. So I have both your play blasts here on my desktop, and I'm gonna loop them, I suppose. And I looked at them a little bit. So the newest one you have, I guess it it reminds me of the last one you have, but it's not. The intention to me has turned a different direction. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like he is now really excited about the monster, that he can't contain himself, and he jumps out of bed and looks around. I don't know. I guess I'm not understanding the part where he looks around. Is he looking around for other people, or is he just looking around for someone to uh, to tell the news? And so I guess when you're posing that, just make sure that these read clearly, because right now they're going really fast, so it looks like he might be doing either or. Looks like from pausing it, he seems kind of internally excited. In that case, I think your head turns need to be a lot slower, or they need to do something like this, where he reads it, he looks up, thinks, and then looks another way. So you need more holds between your transitions. I see you're already at 180 frames, so I don't know if you're deciding what to cut back and not. I personally like your previous play blast a little bit better. I like the timing a lot more, and it's a lot easier to read. This is your third play blast, so you see how it's a lot slower. You give more time for the character to think right here in this area, and you could have some nice moment right here, like when he is lifting up. And if you're still going for that boarding school look, I would probably just go with this one. Get him more in like a cuddled up pose, and then right about here when he's lifting up, he could like kind of look around, make sure no one's awake or watching him, and then jump into this pose. And then that could be the end of your test, so you don't have to have all this stuff. In the newest one you have, I feel like all this is really, there's just you squeezed a lot of stuff in here. Once he starts jumping out of bed, it kind of like there's a lot going on. So now it's kind of like, I get the first burst of excitement, and then I get the second one right here, and then his head turns back and forth. So, and if you definitely need more time for those head turns to read, so I would simplify, I guess, your test. If you want him to get a heap of joy and jump out of bed, I might just keep it there or something, because then you'll have more time for this reaction. So I might start it off like around this pose right here, and then he goes, wow, jumps out of bed, and then he'll have more time to look around and go, oh, yeah. Otherwise, if you want to do him lying down, I would go with this test, the timing at least, and then kind of have him, looking around, make sure no one's there, and then sink into that pose and start reading again in a very more excited face. And the face is reading a lot clearer as interested, so that's good, and not so much as romantic anymore. Especially here. So make sure that this pose right here, this is like frame 94, doesn't read as that romantic romantic face that he's reading a love letter or something, because it kind of looks like it right about in this area. So I would kind of keep a similar face to what you have in the first pose right here, where he's like kind of concentrated, looks up, he's still concentrating, gets closer, his eyes widen a bit more, and then he jumps up. So that would be my take on it, and hope to see more changes soon. And let me know when you put up another one so can take a look at it before Thursday. All right, bye.